Good morning, social fam, NLKIII, and happy hump day. It's Wednesday, and today's subject matter, what is today? Well, before we talk about today's subject matter, I want to wish you all massive success. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you, and video of the day, Monday through Friday. I appreciate your continued support. So today, I want to talk about your internal world creates your external world, okay? Let me say that again. Your internal world creates your external world. Now, yesterday I talked about how do you talk to yourself in the mirror and what have you. I want to dovetail, take that to the next level, and tie that into a book called The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. You can look it up, you can check it out. If you look up hashtag book of the week, you'll find a bunch of books. And if you look on my profile on Instagram, scroll down, you'll find the book. Or just go on to Audible, look it up, and your first download of Audible is for free for your first book to download and read or listen to. So your internal world creates your external world. So when you think about that, what I said yesterday is like when you look in the mirror and you talk to yourself and you tell yourself certain things can dictate the outcome of how people see you or maybe not see you, which I talked about yesterday. And to take it to the next step, it's like, when you are thinking about being a child and you're going through middle school or high school and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to middle school. Oh my God, I'm going to high school. This is like so crazy. I'm so nervous. And you're telling yourself these things. It just emotes more nerves, right? Then you go through the process and you do what you do and you find out it's not that bad. You meet some friends and then it turns into just second nature. You go to school. It's not a big deal. It's the same situation with getting on stage, same situation starting your own business, same situation with starting a new job. And so how you speak to yourself and what you say to yourself will dictate the outcome of the state of being. There's nerves all the time with new situations and meeting someone new or going to a new job or going to a new school or changing up something that you haven't done before and doing something new. There's always going to be those nerves and that fear, and you're always going to be talking to yourself, and hopefully you're like, I'm going to crush it. Not a big deal. Let's go. Let's make it happen. And if not, why not? Why not tell yourself things that are going to help you be more successful? Because as we grow through life, unfortunately, it gets harder, right? We live longer. It gets harder. There's more technology. There's more things getting thrown at us, whether it's, finances and bills and buying a house or buying a car, having a family, doctor bills, death. There's a lot of things that play into, life. And, it doesn't make it quite as easy as, we would lead it up to be. When you're a child, there's the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and all these great things. And I was talking to Reds about this. I feel like a caregiver with baby J, even though she's just a baby. So this is what you're supposed to do. But the way you come in is the way you go out. That's a really interesting thought process. Changing the diaper, feeding, going through that whole thing. And so, things are done for you. And then you have to do things for yourself. And then you find yourself alone. And then you find yourself saying things to yourself that maybe aren't the most positive for success, right? So I challenge you to take the first step forward in saying positive things about yourself in your next situation where you have the nerves coming up because you're going to be doing something different. Then I challenge you to DM me directly and tell me how that process went. Going to my marketing meeting here in Castro Valley. So that way, I could see if it helped or didn't help you. I'm doing this to give back, to support, to help because I care. Because when I'm gone, I want to know in my heart that I did something to make the world a better place. And I want to dovetail this foundation. I want to start a foundation and take this to the next level where I can get on stage and motivational speak. And Reds wants me to go to her school to speak right now. And I told her I got to prepare and get ready for that because I have some huge things happening with the company, with Support RE. Now that's now turning into Liftoff Agent and some speaking engagements. And tomorrow's the next level summit. So trying to balance all this out and got to tell myself, I got this, I could do this. Norm, whatever the mind can conceive and believe you can achieve. Your inner world creates your outer world. So those are ways I'm talking to myself to push myself through these various different barriers and things I'm going through. So I challenge you to think about these things. I challenge you to talk to yourself more in a positive manner instead of a negative manner. And I'm going to take you off of here right now and I'm going to challenge myself. I got my water bottle. Look out. These things are going to be coming out before you know it. NLKIII merch, I challenge yourself to do something different, right? I'm going to this meeting right now, and I got individuals behind me. He's getting out of his car, and you know, I can tell myself, oh my God, he's looking at me, filming myself, or I can tell myself, I don't care, because if it doesn't challenge me, it doesn't change me, and my internal world creates my outer world. So I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna do some networking at this creamery over here in Castro Valley. Sorry for the shakiness, I don't have my gimbal, which I probably should have, and make it a fantastic rest of your day. And yeah, look out for tomorrow's video. Give it checked out. Project Entrepreneur, new videos out now. Subscribe on YouTube or like on Instagram.